This is something they really trying to keep me from putting up. I've tried to upload this video 3 or 4 different times. But for some reason, I understand why they don't want this out. This is one message they do not want out. This is one message they do not want reaching the targeted, the TI community, nor those who are involved with this gang stalking. They do not want this to be out. I'm sharing my story because last night, coming through, look where I'm at. This is Bradenton, Florida. I was just traveling through this city. I was on my way, like I say, up north. And coming through this city, a gang stalker, I was attacked by a gang stalker who deliberately did a head-on collision with me in my car and tried to take my life. That's the truth of the matter. This guy literally tried to take my life, strategically placed his car, and he was in a big truck, I was in a car, strategically hit my vehicle and almost was succeeded in taking my life last night in the wee hours of the day. This is how I look now. This is it. This guy literally deliberately tried to take me out last night. And the guy that done this, the guy who actually done this to me, he was covered in tattoos. I mean covered. This guy was a career criminal, a dirtbag, a real life dirtbag, a scumbag. I was talking to the police officer earlier. She just ran me away from the store. Because listen, everyone is in this, and the one thing, look, I'm not exaggerating. You see? That's me getting out the hospital. The one thing they don't like, the one thing they don't want, you see I still even have the sheet. I didn't even have a shirt. This is the sheet that I had. You see the blood on it? See the blood stained sheet? This is the sheet that I had the entire time. They just ran me, steamrolled me through the hospital system. It was the most surreal thing I ever witnessed in my life. First of all, let me take you back to the accident. This is really going to blow you people away. This is really going to blow you people away. This is a true story. I'm not embellishing anything. My name is Connie Callahan, and I'm speaking out about this madness because this stuff has to come to an end. This thing, somehow, some way, someone has to stand up and be the face for this thing right here, because what these people are doing, they are not only harassing, gaslighting, surveilling, and following us everywhere. Now these people are going to the point where they're actually trying to take our lives. For what? For what? I speak out as a target individual on behalf of everyone. For what? What have we done? What have we done? I spoke to the police officer. I said, you run my name, man. You know what you're going to see? You're going to see 2 arrests from 2015, both of which were thrown out. I'm 46 years old. 2 arrests that were both cases I beat. They were thrown out. Is that why I'm on the targeted list? This what got me on the targeted list? This is what you're using, a career criminal? This guy was covered in tattoos. He even had the face tag. I'm gonna show you a picture of him. His head was tatted. His forehead was tatted. His neck, his cheeks. He had his eyebrows. His entire, from every part, every visible portion of his body was covered in tats. The guy they used to do this. What color was the vehicle, targeted community? Take one good guess and tell me. What color was the vehicle that done this? Huh? Dollars to donuts. It was what? That color. You're absolutely right. It was a red vehicle. As they always like to do. It was a red vehicle. This guy, I'm going to tell you how he done it. I was coming down, 41 is a popular major road here in South Florida. Even Central Florida, all the way up to the top. I seen him, he was in the turning lane. I was just driving straight, northbound. This guy was in the turning lane. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, it's only us. It's easy for me, it's not only us because there were other gang stalkers beside of me, in front of me. And I seen before I got to him, It was like maybe 4 different vehicles. Each one of them do like they usually do. The TI community knows what I'm speaking of. You people don't have it. If you people aren't caught being targeted, you people do not understand what we go through. But the TI community could definitely understand what I'm saying. It was like 4 vehicles in front of me. Each one turned as I was getting up closer to this guy. Each one peeled off like a banana, one direction or the other direction. Then I finally got to him and he waited. The light was green. His light was red. My light was green. He deliberately turned, maybe he was in a left-hand turning lane. He deliberately turned into me, into the oncoming path of my vehicle. This literally almost took my life. When I say it was like the worst car accident I ever been in, it was the worst car accident I had ever been involved in. The only reason I'm able to sit here and make this tape with you people is by the grace of God. Now, I'm not even going to show myself that much because it's not about me. This is my I've made several tapes on this subject. I never film myself. You know why? Because I say I'm just doing it to get the message out. I'm doing it to do my part. I'm doing it because I'm being subjected to this, and also my stories could give other people that's going through this a little support, or can give them a little insight, to give them a little inspiration, as we all do, as a targeted community, we do that. This is how this information is getting out there. This is how so many people understand what a TI is. This is how so many people understand what a Gangstalker is. Because us, people like us, who are fed up with it, not fearful to put tapes out here and speak on it. This is what they do not want. The people that's behind these programs, they do not like for us to speak out about it. They do not like for us to expose what's going on. They do not like that. But it needs to be exposed because this is exactly what's happening every day. This is the 7th, this will be the, I've been ran out, listen people, I've been ran out of 7 cities since this thing began. 7 cities. You know what I always said? I read the Bible. I'm a devout Christian. Jesus said when one town, listen, when you're persecuted in one town, flee and go to the other. He tell us that. So I used to always follow that. I said, okay, you know what? Florida's big. I have a vehicle, I'm out of here. And I would flee the city, go to another 7 different cities. The program never stopped. And I'm sitting there saying the whole time that I've been under this program, this harassment, this community policing, this proactive policing program, the entire time I've been under it, I have never ever resorted to retaliation or violence. I just say, you know what, to me it's comical. I never gave them that. I think that's what they really hate also, when you don't give them any attention. I never really gave them too much attention. I said, okay, you guys do weird stuff. You guys do cornball stuff. You guys do crazy stuff to me. You know, you understand me? All you guys, you wake up in the morning, you put on your red shirts, you go out your way to cross my path so I notice it. I said, that's, you know, it's senseless. What is the fun in that? You know, to me, it's like, that's how I view it. I just feel like, okay, they're like gnats. They're like a mosquito that gets in your car at night that you can't find. He's just buzzing around your ear, but you know he's in there. That's how they are to me. I never give them no more than that. Apparently, they like more than that. Of course, they are narcissistic. They want your attention. They never get my attention, ever. They never get my attention, ever. So this is what they resort to. This is crazy, this stuff that they're doing. America, I know, that's why I say my voice, this message is for those who are aware of this, in a position to do something about it, to bring some type of change to it. That's what this message is for, those types. Because out here in the real world, in the streets, the people that we are who are still on this list, we're being subjected to things you people are not aware of. We're being subjected to things that they've done. They began to implement certain things into this program that's entirely distorted it. They have the worst of the worst people involved in this program. When I say in my case, scums, lowlifes, nothing, these are the type of people I've seen. gut buckets, people that I wouldn't even allow them to wash my dog, to even give my dog a bath. These are the type of folks they have involved in this against people who are upstanding citizens, who once were upstanding citizens. This is the state that this falling to. I'm sitting here like, man, what is going on here? How did we get here in this country, America? How did we get here? How did we get here? What happened? What happened? What happened, America? What happened? What happened when you have taxpayers, you have people who vote, you have people who serve on juries, you have people who literally, like I say, pay their taxes on time, don't try to do anything, and these are the people being subjected to this madness, and our tax dollars are being given to foreigners to do this to us as American citizens. This has to stop. There has to be a point where some people say enough is enough. Because you don't feel it because it's happening to us. Okay, you see the color coordination there. That's what they're gonna do. You people don't feel it because it's happening to us, but at some point it's gonna arrive at your doorstep. And when it arrives at your doorstep, then you're gonna be feeling what I'm feeling. My name is Connie Callahan. I'm reporting from Bradenton, Florida, and I'm a targeted individual. And my life, and these people are trying to take my life behind this stupid program. And I'm not receiving, I'm not accepting it.